live stream or roll up a poet. So get your blunts ready and your drink poured. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Yes, sir. Live number 4 for the day. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Yeah, we working. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. And we still sipping. Tap in, tap the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? All right. With this one about Mr. Roll Up. I look right. Hit y'all was my bad. Hit y'all with some more gang bang shit. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. This one right here, way more intense than the last one I hit y'all with. So I need you to tap in, tap the fuck in. With this one about Mr. Roll Up. Hey, look, man. The Vicky Lou's of my hood was some straight hating ass niggas, man. And that shit backfired on their ass again. But this time it's a little worse than the last one I gave y'all. Tap in, tap the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas be thinking that they run shit. And sometimes it take a nigga like me to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tap the fuck in. Man, growing up in the hood was something crazy, but it was fun. It did what it did, and it was what it was. Tap in, tap the fuck in. All right, let's get it. So, for this one, right? We got to jump in that time capsule, right? So, let's go back. Hmm, this was 08, 09, somewhere around that time, right? All right. So, I'm on the block with the homies, right? We on the block posted. We rotating. We talking our shit. We doing what we doing. Crips, GDs. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all how my hood was split in half, right? So half of my hood is Crips and GDs. Other half is Bloods and ViceLords, right? Well, this is one of them times when we was on our side, which is the 6, and the 5 crossed over to start some shit with us. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we on the block, right? Like I said, we rotating, we talking our shit, right? Next thing you know, one of the homies got a call and said that it's a house party going on around the corner, 2 blocks up the street from us, still on our side. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I mean, we can go on either side. You know what I'm saying? We can go on the 5 or the 6. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? But this party was on our side, on the 6. You feel me? So we in bounds anyway, right? Well, with that being said, we all mob over there. It's about 15 of us, right? So we mob to the house party. The house party 2 blocks over. We mob over there. The party got shut down. By the time we get there, the party was over. Everybody leaving, right? We like, damn, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? Like, you know, they like, man, it's a wrap. Motherfuckers got to fighting. Called it a day, right? All right. So now we walking back to the block. While we walking back to the block, the Vicky Lou's pulled up on us. The ViceLords, the VLs, the 5. You know what I'm saying? They pull up on us. They 5 deep in this car. It was a white Taurus they was in. They 5 deep in that bitch, right? Now, mind you, we know these niggas. We grew up with them, all of that shit. So, these ain't nobody new or none of that. We know these niggas. They from our hood. We just different sides. You know what I'm saying? Well, with all that being said, right? They pull up the roasters. You know what I'm saying? Cracking jokes and shit, right? So we going back and forth with them, right? We got the best of them on the jokes. So these niggas got mad and pulled off on us, right? All right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. So they pulled off. We kept mobbing. By the time we get to the block, we see these niggas fly past us in that damn Taurus, right? So we get to the corner of our block, but we got to make it from this corner all the way to the next corner because that was the corner that we was going to. So we basically still had a whole another block to walk down the street, right? Well, we walking up the street to get to our corner, right? By the time we damn near at our corner, we see them Vicky Low niggas walking up the side street. So they walking up the side street this way, we walking up the block this way. So we like meeting at the same time type shit, right? On our corner where we post up at. While we walking up, the Vice Lord niggas walk up on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And Bills, let's go. First time, what's the deal? Tap in, tap the fuck in. You know I come with that raw shit, man. Now look, right? We all met up at the same time. Now with us, right? It was only 4 GDs, me and 3 of my other homies. You know what I'm saying? All of the rest of them was Crips. You know what I'm saying? But the GD homies I had with me, they was like they was a little younger than us. It was only one GD homie I had with me that was like my same age. And the Vicky Lou niggas that pulled up on us, all of them niggas was our age. You know what I'm saying? So I told all the little Crip homies, to hang back because them niggas was young. You know what I'm saying? So we out there arguing with the Vicky Lou's, right? It's 5 of them and it's only 2 of us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I told all the other homies fall back. This ain't y'all fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, on some real, I didn't even know that we was about to square up or anything. I just thought, niggas just wanted to argue or whatever, because sometimes that's just what it be in the hood. It ain't always fighting and shooting. Sometimes niggas just get to going back and forth type shit. So I thought they was just picking up on where we left off at type shit, right? These niggas got in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? They started getting serious about the shit. We like, what? So next thing you know, all 5 of them niggas squared up with us. They like, come on, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is you serious? Like, these niggas real life was mad because we roasted them, but they the ones that pulled up on us with that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, whatever. So I look at my dog, like, come on, let's get it. Mind you, we don't want the little Crip homies to help us. We had more than enough help, but we didn't even want that. You know what I'm saying? So me and the homie, we go square up with the niggas, right? We squaring up with them. I'm walking up on them. Come on, let's get it. I love to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not confrontational, but when they go down, it ain't no stopping me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm already on them. Come on, let's go. Walking right up on them. These niggas got scared, started bagging up type shit. So me and my mans, we moving in on them. It's us 2 versus them 5. You know what I'm saying? I guess they thought they was gonna put fear in this type shit, but we walked up on them. So they bagging up, right? While they bagging up, next thing I know, like what the fuck? Damn gunshot let off, right? Looking around like where the fuck did that gunshot come from? You know what I'm saying? Look back to, the focus which is in front of us, the Vice Lords, you know what I'm saying? All them niggas took off running. They running. They turn around pointing at us, yeah, we gonna come back and get y'all. Woo woo woo. I'm still lost in the sauce. Like, where the fuck did that gunshot come from? You know what I'm saying? I look over to my left. It's one of the little Crip homies. That nigga didn't pull his gun out and fired a warning shot in the air type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he seen that they was about to jump us, even though we didn't want them to jump in, but he didn't want them niggas jumping us. Like, this is just hood shit. So he fired the shot in the air to tell them niggas, hey, get the fuck on, because we ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, these niggas came on our territory starting shit with us. You know what I'm saying? Well, them niggas jumped in the car. They pulled off, right? Now, mind you, these niggas is killers. You know what I'm saying? Straight up killers, known halfway around the city. Real talk, no cap on my kids, on my own soul. I ain't lying. These niggas is known killers. You know what I'm saying? So when they pulled off, I told the little Crip homie, I'm like, hey, you already know what it is. Them niggas gonna come back through here. We gonna have to light their ass up because they gonna come back through here shooting. You know what I'm saying? We didn't already fired a shot at them. Them niggas about to come back on that tip. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be ready for this. He like, all right, big. So we got our guns, we loading up, we getting ready. Like real talk, because we know how these niggas get down. You know what I'm saying? So we on the block, we in the bushes. On my kids, we in the bushes, waiting on that white Taurus to come up the block. We was about to tear that bitch up. No lie. Cause like I said, we already know how these niggas coming. These niggas is killers, you know what I'm saying? So we wasn't about to play with them. What was supposed to be a fight turned into a damn shooting. You know what I'm saying? So this is what's on our mind. Like these niggas about to come back shooting. So we gonna have to go ahead and blow their car up before they get to hanging out the window and get to letting off. You know what I'm saying? So our tactic was to hide in the bushes so that they wouldn't see us when they come up the block. But when they come up the block, guns gonna come out the bushes and that motherfucking tour is gonna get left right there in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, right? Well, while we sitting in the bushes, the car never came through. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about 30 minutes went by. They ain't came back. We ain't hear shit. So I called the big homie Beezy. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about my nigga Beezy a million times. You know what I'm saying? He dead and gone. So you know I ain't cap. You know what I'm saying? Beezy big GD. You know what I'm saying? He basically ran the hood type shit. You know what I'm saying? I called him. I'm like, hey man, you know them Vicky Lou niggas, they came and slid through here on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Little homie let off a shot. So we over here waiting on them. I'm like, you better tell your mans and them. I'm like, if that white Taurus come up the block, we blowing that bitch. I'm just letting you know right now. Tell your little homies. Now Beezy, GD, but like I said, he had power over the whole hood. So he had the 5 and the 6 up under his umbrella. And me and Beezy, we like this. You know what I'm saying? So when that shit popped off and I called him, I'm like, hey, look, you better tell him what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't playing. He like, man, chill out, man. I'll be over there in a minute. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, look, I'm telling you right now, nigga, that white Taurus come up the block, we airing that bitch out. So you better tell them niggas don't come through here playing because we not playing. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Man, maybe about 20 minutes later, Beezy come walking up the block, right? He walking up the block. We still in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? So he walking, he looking. He like, man, y'all niggas get the fuck out the bushes, man. What the fuck wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Man, Beezy was like 6'5", big tall ass nigga. So you know he walking up the street, he could see us in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, get y'all dumb ass out the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So we come out the bushes, right? I'm like, look, we got our guns on them and everything. I'm like, look, nigga, I'm telling you, yo, mans and them come down this bitch, bro. I'm not playing with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what time it is, you know? Like, man, I handle that. I talk to them niggas, woo woo. Like, man, low key, they called me after the situation. They called me and said y'all was tripping. What? How the fuck we was tripping? They like, man, they said y'all got to shooting at them. Woo woo woo. I'm like, bro, check this out. Them niggas was on our side. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas crossed the line. They on our side. They the 5. They supposed to be over there. Why is they over here? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, bro, you right. Woo woo. But he like, you know, this all the same hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, so what? Them niggas came pulled up on us starting shit. You know what I'm saying? It was just we had got the upper hand on them, you know. But we know how them niggas coming. So it's like, nah, we ain't playing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta protect ourselves. And we on the block. Like, nah, dog. So anyway, while we out there talking, Beezy, like, man, I handled that shit. Chill out, man. It's all good. This nigga told me, he like, man, just go and smoke a cigarette. Now look, anybody know me know I hate cigarettes. I do not fuck with no damn cigarettes. I only smoke weed. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So when he came with the cigarette shit, we all started laughing. Everybody let their guard down. You know what I'm saying? Like it went from being real intense to like calm down mode type shit. You know what I'm saying? So Beezy sat out there with us for like a good hour. We just chopping it up and shit. He like, look, man, even if them niggas do come up the block, I'ma go on here and stop this shit. You know, he like, y'all niggas put y'all guns down. Y'all tripping. Woo, woo. I'm like, man, fuck that. You know what it is with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna put their name out there because them niggas hot. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas is well-known killers all through the city. Real fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas right in our hood. Like 3 or 4 blocks down the street from us. You know what I'm saying? So we know how they coming. We know what time it is. So it was like, nah, this shit don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they respect you, but them niggas don't respect us like they respect you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe you could stop some shit, but if them niggas come down this bitch, we smoking their ass. You know what I'm saying? We not going for it. You know, man, I swear to God, I thank God Beezy was there to diffuse that shit because it would have been I'd be in prison for life right now. You know what I'm saying? If Beezy wasn't there to stop that shit, real talk, because I was ready for it. You know, but Beezy diffused that shit. The Vicky Lou's, they never came down the block. They never said nothing. It wasn't never nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just that one time. Um, I don't know what he said to them or whatever, but they didn't cross over on our side no more after that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't bump heads with them niggas no more and none of that. Oh yeah, and one of them niggas, my man's Bear. He dead and gone. Rest in peace, my boy Bear. You know what I'm saying? So 2 people in this story I'm talking about is deceased. And like I said, I don't play with the dead. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, my boy Bear. Even though he was under the five and he was with them, but it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? He was rolling with his side. You know, he did what he did, but we still was good people and shit. You know. So anyway, after all of that shit, Beezy diffused the situation. We moved on, right? We ran into them guys a couple days later. We talked that shit out. We moved on. You know what I'm saying? Crazy how it work in the hood, you know. And I think the only reason why we was able to, settle that shit was because we all was too close. You know what I'm saying? Like literally all of our family members was the same people. You know what I'm saying? We was just the ones on some bullshit, picking sides and all of that bullshit, claiming colors and stay, y'all niggas stay over there, we stay over here. That was our work. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, we all like one family. All our family members hang out with each other. We fuck with each other, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of awkward that we got into it like that, like we was about to kill each other type shit. You know what I'm saying? But my little homie let that shot off. So I knew what time it was, you know? But yeah, long story short, we was able to work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? We blew past it. Um, of course, we still watched our backs. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't know what them niggas would have been on. You know, but it wasn't ever nothing after that. You know, so we had got one up on them behind that shit. Uh, it was just one of them hood tales we kept quiet about. Didn't nobody say shit about, but I had to bring it to y'all. So y'all can know a little more about me. Like, yeah, I used to be on all that when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Gang banging, street shit, blah 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 blah. I was on all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm just thank God I made it out. Like, yeah, that shit was real. Coming from that to living in West Bloomfield, you know what I'm saying? The fucking richest city, Oakland County. You know what I'm saying? Oakland County, one of the richest counties of the damn country. You know what I'm saying? So coming from the ghetto to one of the richest cities is a huge turnaround. You know what I'm saying? So I just thank God for blessing a nigga, to make it up out that shit, man, because that shit was real. And if Beezy wasn't there to defuse the situation, I'd be doing life in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? So, man. was crazy, dog, but it was what it was. And that's what it is. Been another live stream, roll up a power up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.